All right, shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off saying all praise and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. God taught us this truth. Peace and mercy be unto the Lord's elect out there that's teaching the word in truth and sincerity, rightly dividing the word in these latter days. All right. Um, with that, I'm going to say shalom. And real quick, this is going to be like probably a two-part, maybe three-part series. Um, and this is going to be regarding the history slash MO of who we call Esau, Edom, which are biblically known in the Bible today as they're called Edomites, but that's their biblical nationality in the Bible is Esau, Edom. All right, the so-called white man and woman and child descend from the Edomites. So with that being said, I'm gonna hop into it. And like I said, this is history regarding these people. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 1. And it happened after that Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes. It says that he reigned and instead the first over Greece. All right, and this is just history. And this is how the scriptures are on point, because these are historical figures or icons, if you will, that people know and understand that were alive and that did exist. All right, and they did, these things did take place, like these battles and these wars and stuff like that. So this is the Bible giving you a pinpoint history of what happened amongst these people and these nations. All right, it says, and made many wars and won many strongholds. It says, and slew the kings of the earth. So going back to, like I said, the original topic, this is what these Edomites do, man. All right, once they're born, all right, they, like the scriptures call them the red horse. All right, once these Edomites are born, all right, they pretty much, their whole intentions, the way the Most High programmed them, is to pretty much destroy any and everything in their paths, man. All right, that's their makeup, that's their genetic design. That's all they know, because even when you go back to when the Lord blessed them with the sword, let me see, see. When you go back to this, when you go back to this account right here, this is letting you know that these who Esau is today. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to the point too. Slovakia, jump down. Okay, here we go. This is the book of Genesis chapter 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. This is after Isaac blessed, Slaki, not Isaac, but this is this is after Isaac blessed Jacob, all right? This is after Isaac blessed Jacob, all right? And he handed out the blessings, which, when you understand the reincarnation, Isaac is Yahushua, all right? But anyway, it says, verse 39, and Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above. All right, and ever since that blessing, all right, these Edomites have been living that out to this day. There's a reason why these so-called white people, or what they call themselves Caucasians, is the reason why they have the best of everything: best cars, best living conditions, best houses. You know what I mean? Best areas. All right, best educations. It's because they have the fatness of the earth, man. And that's just slang for the Most High, saying that they're gonna live good. All right, you know what I mean? Because we're still in that blessing. All right, but we living in the times where that's about to turn around. But anyway, verse 40, and by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have dominion, when it says, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck, man. Yeah, so there you go, man. When you look at verse 40, it says, and by the sword shalt thou live. And how do these Edomites live? How do they go about, you know what I mean, pretty much through life? It's conquering and killing people. And I'm giving you some history regarding that blessing, man. All right, like I said, they still do it. They still live out that blessing to this day. So this is back in First Maccabees, chapter 1, verse 2. Because what was Alexander the Great? What was Philip his father? They were Edomites. All right, they were actually Amalekites as well, if I'm not mistaken. Um, this is verse 2, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. And do not Esau do this to this day? All right, Esau, he constantly makes wars with these other nations for various reasons, whether it's monetary means, you know what I mean, or resources, or political power, or whatever. All right, or just coveting the landmass, man. All right, this is verse 3. It says, and went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations. And these are supposed to be God's chosen people. You know what I mean? These are God's chosen people, the people that's going about waging war, you know what I mean, killing kings, you know what I mean, taking strongholds. And then yeah, you might say our people done some of these things too, because you had the wicked amongst our people. Yes, that's true. But most of the times when things like this took place amongst our nation regarding the history and the scriptures, it was usually us fighting back. All right. This is verse 3 again. And went through to the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up, man. And he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings. It says who became tributaries unto him, man. Yeah, because once you take over a nation, all right, you in essence, you pretty much how can I put it? You take their resources as well, the things that they own and stuff like that, man. Let me see. Let's see. Alexander. Just want to get some quick history, cause I was gonna bring this out probably like part 2, but I just want to get some brief history. All right. It says Alexander the Third of Macedon, commonly known as Alexander the Great, was a king of the ancient Greek modern kingdom of Macedon and a member of the Argreen dynasty. He was born in Pella in 356 BC and succeeded his father Philip II to the throne at the age of 20. So that's just some brief history. Like I said, Lord willing, too, I got the Josephus. I'm gonna go through some of this history as well, probably on part 2. But I just want to get some brief history on this man. All right, going back, it says verse 4, and he gathered a mighty strong host, and does not Esau do that to this day? All right, when he you see it even when you was in school, and middle school and things of that nature. You seen Esau in the classrooms gathering, or sending military personnel, whether it be the army or the what was the other one, National Guard, and they Esau trying to recruit men early, man. All right, into that army, pretty much to this beast system, man. All right, to fight for him for his greed. All right, or to establish his blessing, so to speak, man. It says, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him, man. All right, it says, and after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. All right, so